I mean, it was just a phenomenal time and just one giant adventure.
The Spain Screenwriting and Documentary Storytelling program is a unique opportunity for students to travel abroad over winter break for 4 weeks. During that time, our students go and visit Granada, Barcelona, and Sevilla.
Barcelona, I wish we could have spent more time there.
It was the first city that we came into. It was kind of our first glimpse, and that was kind of when it hit me.
Oh my God, I'm in Spain. You could feel the energy and the excitement of everyone.
We went to see the Gaudi architecture, La Sagrada Familia, and the Park Güell. You know, those are two things I've always wanted to see my whole life. To see that in person was awesome. Seville was also really nice.
In Seville, I mean, you go to the cathedral and the Alcazar.
We met with our professor.
We were given a few options of like short stories that we could choose from. And then we had like a documentary project where it was more just audio visual. We had our whole like prospectus, visual appendix and everything like that.
Me and my partner, Kyle Fisher, our documentary project was on bullfighting.
We got to see so many unique experiences, like a tour of a bull breeder ranch. And that's not something that I would have been able to do if I wasn't working on this project.
Part of our course was actually being able to attend screenings at this little place called the Little Theater in downtown Sevilla, and it was actually located inside of this market, which sold everything from like pigeons to candies to little sweets. And then inside of this market was this little theater, and we would go inside and we'd watch these, I guess, productions done by local artists.
We saw 4 movies. We still got to see kind of like a horror suspense one. We got to see a documentary. We got to see a narrative version of what the documentary topic was about. And like all of them were like awesome.
We kind of learned about the style in European filmmaking, how they kind of outsource things to other countries, and it's kind of a collaborative effort across the continent.
Granada, I think, might have been
My favorite city.
Oh my gosh, one of the most beautiful sights while we were there was the Alhambra.
It's a fortress and part castle. Lexi and I, we made our way through the castle and then made it to the tallest turret. We get to the top. It was just the most incredible view of the mountains and the palm trees and the city, and like the sky just meets the ground, and at like that one like horizon point, it was just one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life.
Coming from Ohio, like you don't see mountains and structures like that, like the views, you just, like I took pictures of course, but like my camera just couldn't do it justice.
We saw a flamenco show at the cave, La Cueva.
Which is just like this little gnome type area where there's like one line of people on the sides and they're just dancing in between you, so that was pretty cool. We also had the option to go to Portugal for New Year's.
Portugal, I wasn't sure what to expect. We were only there for a day, but when we got there, it was the most beautiful beach I've ever seen.
I think it was my favorite part of the trip. For New Year's Eve, there's like this big beach party that the whole city goes to.
That was like the main concert in Portugal for New Year's. We went to a store and we looked at TV and we're like, hey, that's where we are. That was like right outside. And the fireworks.
Honestly, like something I've never seen before, because there were the fireworks, but then there were these planes
shooting out fireworks. And we're like, what? Just right over the beach, there were ships.
Out on the water, they were like shooting them off, and it was crazy.
And the planes would kind of like just fly in like these loops, and it was just beautiful because following them were these fireworks. And so I personally have never seen anything like that before, at least in the US. It was definitely the best New Year's Eve experience I've had, hands down.
I remember in 8th grade, we had the speaker come in, and he goes, "This is your comfort zone. And this is where the magic happens."
Spending a month abroad was really a unique experience. It was awesome to kind of get out of my comfort zone and go to somewhere I've never been before.
I'll tell you what, being in Spain, it was the fastest month of my life. Like as a group, we all bonded so much and we were able to all experience so many different awesome things that you don't get to see every day.
But yeah, I got tattooed in Spain, the Spanish bull. To me, it kind of symbolizes, our time in Spain.
If you're looking to enroll in this program, I think if you're interested at all, you should just do it. What other time in your life are you going to be able to live in Spain for a month?
It's one of those experiences that you can't go wrong with. So for anyone who's thinking about doing it or maybe thinking of not doing it, I would say do it. I mean, what do you have to lose?
In order to apply, it comes down to submitting an application where you do need to write a personal statement. The other component of applying to this program is an interview with the faculty director, Frederick Lewis, but it gives you a chance to ask some of those nitty-gritty things and really figure out, am I a good fit for this program? Is this program going to help me achieve whatever my next goals are?
I would just say, step out of your comfort zone. Life is valuable. Tomorrow isn't promised.